Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game?
Got him again. Oh, better watch that, boy.
Because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready. Ready, go!
A run straight ahead.
Oh, he bounced out too much.
Forward for about 3 at second down. Second down and 6 now.
60-60.
Second and 6.
Off play action. Henry. Now a run here off the RPO.
Nigga, Watson. I told this nigga to go up. He does nothing.
It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something
That's
big to knock them back on their heels?
This is caught inside
Hey, boy. Hey, you can't fuck with me, boy. You can't fuck with me, boy.
4 Legends touchdown. Steve Smith, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Way too nice.
So far.
That's all.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oh.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most
Come here.
people will think
Come here. Yeah. Oh, good pass. I saw. Oh, he caught him. That was a pass.
Takes it all the way down to the 32.
So you trying to make some shake?
A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards.
You trying to make some
That's the
shake?
kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying,
He think Travis Hunter just him. I need a pick off him.
We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been
Throw it to him
searching
again.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
Throw it to him again.
As they've got things rolling on this
Need
drive.
that. Oh, they switched.
Sweep, this is Johnson. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be
Him in the
swallowed
head.
up right away. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Love. He's going to air.
Oh, I tried to go take instead of the tackle. They should have gave me that still. I gotta expect.
A great play there. 34 yards.
Give me
yards.
that ball.
And the
I was damn
Broncos
trying.
take the forced
Give us
fumble and
give me that.
convert it into 6
I didn't put
points.
that for you right now, so you know.
So a strong
They gotta
drive
give you
here to
some,
lead off
but
this
they know I'm
third
finna go down
quarter
the
and gets
field.
them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a
See,
statement
he's trying to
drive
throw the
because they
game.
had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now.
They ain't trying to win.
Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Hey, you ran the ball. You ain't trying to. You playing.
He's not going to get in here. So the decision
You
to go
playing.
for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Take the ball and bounce. I'm running back.
So the lead
You
trimmed
kicking and
down
bounce
to
to get
8
running
as here
back.
comes the kickoff, and it's
Oh,
away.
you playing. GG's. I missed all.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And
Run,
they've got the lead
Stafford.
here getting late into the
Run,
third
Stafford.
quarter, and the
Whoa.
passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen
Oh,
this,
he's
but
hitting the
rushing game
ball.
almost non-existent.
And with the lead
Wow.
and trying to finish this game
That's
off,
crazy.
they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Well, you better.
And the turnover force continues.
You dive? Oh.
Interception. Picked up by Devontae
Leave me your
Adams.
offense. See, once I become a professional at throwing those passes, it's gonna start cooking games. What it is right now.
After the interception,
Interception.
it's Locke.
Interception. I called it. Am I not?
Intercepted for a
Did I not
third
call it?
time.
Stephon.
Picked up
Stephon.
by
You might as well
Stephon
quit.
Diggs.
Go ahead.
And he'll take this one
I respect
home.
it.
It's a touchdown. With that offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person who just ended up in the end zone with the football, he was the one that answered the bell.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football
Give me
this
that.
go around.
Oh, give me that. Ah! Okay. Bro, this Travis nigga is not gonna get another pass. I'm tired of
To
him.
the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. And you need a big play? Go to your big play
Came
guy.
that close.
Listen,
I
that's football
love that overall on the
When you
close team.
have to
I'm
have
sorry.
it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas.
Yeah.
Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Here's Locke.
I fucked up. You suck, bro.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Javon Curse. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. From the 50, it's Locke.
Wow. Give me that.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 1 quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special
You finna throw
presentation
one more
of the
interception before the game
NFL
over.
on EA Sports.
How you feel about that?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Oh, I saw trying to. Well, got you a touchdown. That's all I touchdown.
A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Luck will try and throw for it. That's caught.
Stop it.
But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Is incomplete.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Next kick the field goal.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to the touchdown.
He didn't come back.
A little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw.
He stopped popping well early, bud.
This type of a game,
done about the touchdown.
I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Okay, ready? Get it, go!
Right back to Genty on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the gun on 3rd down.
I lied.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Oh, get you right there.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, still
Need
a
it.
long way to
Interception right
go,
here.
but trending up.
I say he was going to interception. I ain't lie. I was almost wrong.
Still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be out for any potential deep shots. Probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead. 2nd and 10. Now it's locked.
You gonna throw? I can't bounce control.
And he goes down, but now before getting is inside the 25. That one good for 30.
It was right there in my hands, left. Look at that.
This offense says we got to start making something
Mine.
happen.
That was all mine.
It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency.
Save.
And here's a big play that gives them a ray of
that
hope
one
that they
hurt.
can get back in this one.
And that was a nigga I wanted to stop this. Oh, you sold. Oh, you know that.
Blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
This play. So no first down. It's gonna be 3rd down. And the time stop.
Here comes 2nd down.
This makes me worse for you. Let's get 1st down. Well, I
From
saw
the gun, here's Love.
pick. I told you I was gonna pick him. Didn't I say he was throwing one more pick? I told you he was throwing one more pick.
Safety Taylor made.
Focus on him up.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Okay, break.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either.
Okay.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think.
I don't think he ever got shot.
Coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing it out deep for Smith.
You can't fuck with him. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't do nothing with that boy. It's impossible. GG's. GG's.
Job as coordinator, Drake May, that defense. This is going to be a hell of a Super Bowl matchup. Whoever wins this team to get the Patriots, and I'm going to be there in San Francisco watching in my hometown. How about that? Such an exciting achievement for all the teams that validate a lot of the things that they try to embody when you win that championship game on the road. It's just unbelievable joy and elation. 2nd and 8 play action. I'm just questioning whether the ball was catchable. I think that's maybe what they ruled. All right, there you go. 3rd and 8, big play, obviously. And now we get a whistle. I think Seattle's going to call a timeout, so they will talk things over.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright.
If you score,
a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
I was going to say, like, you ain't got to do shit. For real.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
And off we go from Denver.
Oh, wow.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
May going to throw right away. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, it ain't crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing here is May.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
I wasn't talking about him.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here's May.
Bro, I tried to click on. They hold me. That's wild.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Five. Crazy. City, what's up? Crazy.
To throw, it's May.
Yes, sir.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Big.
It's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh, that's wow. Oh, that's to the crib. Oh, that's the crib.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Bro, that was a fucking PI. Whoa. Are we for real? That wasn't a PI.
Across midfield and inside.
Am I?
The 45. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. As they've got it as we resume action.
So, Chisel, show play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to throw. May.
Let's go. That's to the crib. May, same nigga. Same person.
You
clicked on. Stay up. I was going to cook you. I was going to cook you.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
And take control of this game.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
A gain of 12.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That is so dumb as hell.
He goes down right there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First and goal from the 6. Now they'll shift things around. A run out of the gun with Genty. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Looking to throw. Henry.
Wide open.
RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to?
Wow.
Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Crazy. Crazy.
To the air, May. In trouble, and he's taken down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
That bill going there.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And remember, here on a miss, this is a live football. And he's finally going to be taken down. Boy, that could have been a really late swing here, but the attempt to return the field goal snuffed out, and that'll do it for this first half.
Dang, you already gonna put mud. I know he wasn't bad, but dang.
Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Yeah, ball that bounce.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. I got you 2 good kids. That you
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be up in the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Henry. Hits as he throws there, incomplete.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
2 yards.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Looking deep downfield.
Let's
and
go.
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
That was on me.
Let's check in with our referee.
I should have declined that.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll set up a throw.
Let's go. Play it.
Trying to dial up the
I ain't like that.
out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Get that bird. Get that bird. Why? Get that bird. Why?
He'll
That
look to
bird.
throw.
Bird. Yeah. Wow. What a pass.
Sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
What's a pass?
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Yeah, it ain't working no more. Man.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Wow. Good. Yeah, you saw it.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Oh. Let's go, man. Boy. That's man defense right there. He smelled like I didn't punt the ball. I'm at the 42-yard line. All right, see. I get a stop right here. I think so, though.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May.
Oh, okay. You took him. You're cooking.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's May.
Yeah.
That one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
From the shotgun, it's May. On the move past the 40.
Well played.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
It's taken a while
what?
to get going, a little creaky at the start.
No way.
A nice throw there, and they're
This
really
is
putting
cheated.
together a good drive.
He was out of bounds. He was for sure.
Stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, I saw.
Finds Sutton on the right side complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Wow.
He finds his man Johnson.
I don't know why you cooked that play.
And he is into the end zone for a
I think I let you cook that play.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
I'm running this one out here.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing to start the drive. Henry.
Almost had it.
Short throw caught by Andrews. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
Damn, cool to block out of that
He stopped immediately there. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Henry.
Wow.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had.
Oh,
they could exploit
my
them.
God. That's
They're able to do so on that play.
The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Crazy.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
They caught that a PI. That's crazy,
This is
bro.
going to be
Wow. Hey.
Picked off by the
Oh,
former
wow.
USC man, Taylor Mays. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end
No.
of the number 2 pencils?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. You're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
13 yards. And a first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh, jeez.
And down he'll go at the 25.
I don't know.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Stephanie Ranger. Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
Oh,
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is
Oh, come on.
out of bounds, says the line
I
judge.
need that one.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Cooper 19! Ready?
Operating from the gun, Henry. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Zadarius Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Panther 11! Panther 11!
Back to throw. Henry.
I gave it back
It's
to you.
intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays.
Damn.
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mays used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
They never.
Quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good.
Yeah, that's the best.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Take it. That'll be fine.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? Go!
The drive will begin with a run by Jersey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
5 yards.
To throw.
Wow, good right.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in.
Bro, there's no way you're getting in like this. I got 4 to run. I mean, that's the whole line block. What the fuck? There's literally no one else running routes. Let the nigga this. Plus, we're running routes. Right. Oh, yeah. Give it to me.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
He
had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis. The rest of our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
It don't matter. You probably have been against the Seahawks anyway. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, players.
Okie doke. What?
I don't think y'all was projected to lose this game. Y'all play the Patriots next.
Kind of scared about that one.
Scared. They got y'all at a 66% win percentage.
Them playing.
I haven't either. They only scored 10 points today, so.
Damn. They lost?
No, they won.
To who?
I won. Toronto beat. Oh, wow. The week about to lose.
Oh, of course. We beat them.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So happy you're with us, folks. Should be a game to remember for all involved. And we are off and underway here in Oakland. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
On the quick.
Stroud looks to throw in the first play. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
All right, bro, I gave you that one. I ain't done it.
And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm thinking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's complete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now Stroud. This to Graham on the short pass. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise
Why
it.
no punt? Why no punt?
Difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
You know they gave you that catch. It was 2 niggas right there. You know they gave you that. Hope you know that. That's pathetic.
That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Well, now they'll try the end around.
I guess you earned that one.
He'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Here's Johnson again on second down.
Right now I'm good. Chilling.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And Stroud now to throw. And that is...
That supposed to be a pick, too. Why they gave it up.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. They pass up the throw. Fake it. It doesn't work. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Working to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Lions.
2nd and 9 now. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are through 1. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports.
From the set.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Nice Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Henry. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
To Jackson Hawes. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And
That's crazy how they just gave you that big.
Go out to the 42-yard line.
Why are you still?
Here we go.
That didn't work. That shit was done. He fished it.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Big. Look, but I don't get the big. Same thing.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And now look at
Yes, I read that shit like a fucking playbook.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Stop playing with me.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seeking that and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
Looking to throw. Henry. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. He'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Jeez. I was born from the in a little thing.
So this defense
oh, when my heart real popping, getting picks every single.
Interception return for another.
He's been
try here for the extra point.
How did Mr. Field go? They do it different.
And it's no good.
Damn.
He missed it wide to the left.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
You know, I think I get ball at halftime. It's over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Stroud looking to throw. Across the formation, he hits Austin. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Stroud.
I'm too nice. I'm too nice. I'm too nice.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Well, the Legends going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Drop 50. Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the
Almost had you.
This will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Legends going to take their second timeout.
You don't hear a thing.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now third down and very long.
Bronco 80. Broncos. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Check. Bobcat. Check. Ready.
Back to throw. Henry. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Legends with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On the give, Genty. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Looking to throw. Henry. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal.
18. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Henry. He'll try and do this himself. And he is into the end zone for Legends touchdown.
You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. And it starts to can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain.
Touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And a nice this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
It's going to be a 19-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a third down and very long. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. That was screen set up for Johnson.
Give me those. Give me those. This ain't fun.
So the screen pass
I was going to say, it's
I
mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
70 Rangers, Viking, 8 Warriors,
Looking to throw. Henry. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll
Cooking like a chicken pot pot.
down to the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Henry. They'll get this out to Genty. Well, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup. 19 and 4.
19
At the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. Henry. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Legends. Ashton Genty. It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Start this drive in pretty good shape. Past the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. Down the left sideline. And he gets this one down to the 24. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
That ain't working the whole game.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
Second and 12. At the 26.
To throw is Hill. Now he'll tuck this and run. He gets this complete to Shaheed. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 4. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit. But it also sends a
I've seen
message to the
that
rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Show a little toughness, and the team rallies around it. This could really help them on their drive.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
Thank you. Come again.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with a defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. They'll look to throw. field. It's Genty. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Fargo, 19 Fargo.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Dragon 60. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
He'll look to throw. Out to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It's complete. He's got power. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He finds Hubbard along the out route. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 11-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Good play. He getting guarded by a bum.
And he will go all the way. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30.
Get that game with the same player. Get that game with the same player.
91 yards. It is a touchdown. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Visitors 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Now Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drag. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that one's incomplete.
Well, that's hard for you.
Enough for coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Play to the opponent. Go ahead and quit now.
Results in a turnover on down. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about one. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19. 70 range.
To the air now on first and 10. He'll get this off to Genty. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
14 more yards.
One quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. Let's go.
You almost have some.
And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Riker good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 21-7 lead.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line.
They tried to give you something crazy.
The 45-yard line. On play action, Love. Forced out left. But it is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready? Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
70.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready.
They run at the gun with Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
brought down back at the 36-yard line.
79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, top 50.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
I'm gonna get right back to you.
Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
Ready, check.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
19, ready.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
They hold me. Bad difference.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all.
Pass. God damn, you suck. God damn, you suck. Go ahead and quit.
A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play
Seems
into the
like all
drive.
day.
You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and
That's what I said.
now you're jogging off the field,
Yeah,
watching your
that's what I
opponent
said.
celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly,
That's what I said, bro.
regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
You also got an echo. I can hear myself through your mic.
Both teams ready to go.
I can hear myself in your mic,
As the
and I
kicks
can hear the
away.
game cast.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
On the double.
They'll come
I
up
know.
1st and 10 at the
I
40.
didn't even spend money on the game. This is awesome. Pure domination and talent. Yeah, you took someone that pass. Oh, man, I wasn't giving it up.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Don't do it again.
Good for 29.
Because you will not get that ball back. So don't do that again. You're not getting the ball back. Coming home.
Here we go. Here we go.
On that same play. This ain't play. This ain't play.
Ready.
On 1st
Find
down,
out.
it's Love. No one open. He'll throw it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Results in a 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. On the run to the right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
That is caught.
To the drop, bro. That's
Just short.
you think I could do.
Picked up the 1st down. He'll try to run this one in. And he's
set it for a field goal.
going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Down. 10 cycles.
Yeah.
They'll go with him again. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Ready.
They'll run. And
Clamps.
he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and
Ready. Ready.
Neighbors in motion.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And this will pay off. It is caught.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Track 60. Ready, 7 Pirates, 60 now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, 60 Vices, 60 Vices. Check out.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cameron Kinchin. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Set, huh?
Love to throw it on first down. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Come on, 38.
Loves to throw on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Back to the air. It's Love. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to
that was a pity catch.
Any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On fourth down, Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Trap 50. Here we go. Set. 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
60 Eagles. 19.
Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the pylon, he's in.
Well, you getting bait.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Smith to return it.
You almost had him.
Right? Fire. 97. Ready.
Here's Love.
We get an A-Rap money.
It's been intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
It's my worst cornerback, by the way. The worst. Those who go cornerback. And you like,
he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump. Makes a great break on the ball.
we get an A-Rap money. Hell yeah.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Captain 11. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That's three. Third time tonight.
The sad part is, I seen it, I threw it. I knew that would
Mike, it's very simple in the
And
NFL.
ball
You're just
like you.
not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their
ball like you.
struggles protecting
Nigga, why are you still playing?
that continue to
You
hurt
can't come
them
back.
here
It's
today.
not possible.
That's
Literally.
why they find themselves trailing
Ready.
at this point in the game.
Black. 95.
Like, even though 89 score right here, you get the ball back.
From the gun.
It's not happening.
He got all the
GG's.
time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Bang.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Able to go 32.
Work to do now as they
Man.
come up on
The
second.
score is like
and
this, I
long.
would have quit already.
Red. 38.
Nah, it's no point. You can't do shit. Jeez. Like, look. Make it look.
That's the fourth time tonight.
Making yourself look bad.
Intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up.
It's to a
for
point.
short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that
They
ball
ain't
down
dropping,
and become a runner,
right?
or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
18. Rattler. Come next. Ready.
They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he takes it down
Almost
to
took
the
you right there. I ain't gonna lie.
15-yard
I like your break there.
Let's go. Let's go.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Let's go. Street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
4-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap, Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's in! And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Reichert now to add the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ten cycle. 10 black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Byron Murphy in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Red 38. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Nothing.
Complete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go.
Love. Again, working deep downfield. He's got this complete. That's Smith.
Hey, I look, he had a feeling he was going to throw it.
Catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards for the touchdown. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the visitors are able to cut into the deficit.
41. Visitors 20.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard
So
line.
1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Back to throw. That's the 4th time tonight.
Yes, you can come back.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Here's a run. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
They gave you that one.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my
Down
guy's
matchups.
better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. throw it up to him and let him do the rest.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
36-yard line.
Ready, break. Cougar 19. Connect.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Run toss to Genty. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
60
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Let it go.
For the middle, it's a pickup of 13 yards. And that will be a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And that ball incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
He's brought down at the
Now a second timeout called by the defense. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. To the left side and taken in by Smith. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Genty, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Ready up.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, his fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Team 47, visitors 28. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Love. That'll be incomplete. And now we are
He burned your last minute.
just one more play.
Oh,
Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout.
and your only wide receiver is Clint now, so you lose. That's a big.
This one, a deep shot. Forward. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. This was a game where both offenses were up and down.
Sorry. You can go in there.